Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve another popular and interesting Leetcode coding interview question 1814. Count nice pairs in an array. As you can see here from the like dislike ratio, this is another likable medium complexity array related coding interview question that we are going to solve today. So I recently came across this problem, so I wanted to show you how to solve this problem and how to implement its Java solution code. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel now. Also click on the bell notification icon button right away so you won't miss any important postings from this channel. Here we create videos to help others in their interview preparation and learning process, where you can learn more concepts of computer science, data structures, algorithms, problem solving, Java programming and coding. So let's start. You are given an array nums that consists of non-negative integers. Let us define reverse x as a reverse of the non-negative integer x. For example, reverse of 1 to 3 is equal to 3 to 1, right? Reverse of 1 to 0 is equal to 2, 1. A pair of indices I, j is nice if it satisfies all of the following conditions. 0 is less than equal to I is less than j is less than nums dot length. Nums of I plus reverse of nums of j is equal to nums of j plus reverse of nums of I. Return the number of nice pairs of indices. Return, since the number can be too large, return it modulo 10 raised to 9 plus 7. Okay, so this is what the problem says. Nums dot length is between 1 to 10 raised to 5, so maximum 1 lakh numbers will be given to us in the array, which is a very big array, right? And nums of I is 0 to 10 raised to 9. So let's take a look at some examples so it will be clear for you what the problem says. So this is the same example, the first example, right? So 42, 11, 1 and 97. So these are the numbers that are given to us, right? So they are saying that we have to find out I and j. So this can be one I and this can be j, right? So I is 42 and j is 97, right? Where so it's index basically, right? So I is index 0, j is index 3, right? So that I should always be less than j basically, right? And 42, and you can do 42 plus reverse of 97, right? That's what they are saying. If you calculate this is equal to 97 plus reverse of 42, correct? So this is what they are saying basically. So let's understand what they are saying here, right? So 42 plus reverse, if you do reverse of 97 it will give you 79, correct? And if you do here 97 plus reverse of 42 will give you 24, correct? So if you calculate this total, this will be 1 to 1, correct? And here also if you calculate this total is also 1 to 1, right? So this can be one pair that we are interested in basically, right? You understood, right, this one? So similarly 11 and 1 is another pair. Why? Because 11 plus 1 is 12 and 1 plus reverse of 11, which is 1 plus 11 is again 12, correct? So 11 and 1 is another pair. So there are two pairs here basically, which you can say nice pairs in the array, right? So you have to count that number of pairs and you have to return that basically, correct? Okay, so this is what the problem is asking us to find. So how so one other important thing here is to how to calculate the reverse of a number, right? So let's say we have a number 321, right? Let's take a number, so I'll show you that. So let's say we have a number 321, right? And we want to do a reverse of this number. So what you can do, you can do mod 10 here, right? Mod 10. So mod 10 will give you 1, correct? Mod 10 will give you 1, and what you will do, 1 plus 10 multiplied by 0 you will do basically, correct? So if you do this 1 plus 10 multiplied by 0, it will still give you 1, correct? So this is 1. After that you will divide this number by 10, right? Divide it by 10. So 321 divided by 10 is 32, correct? Okay, again you take mod 10 here. So mod 10 will give you 2, correct? And 2 plus uh, So basically 1 into 2, sorry, 1 into 10 basically, right? This 1 is coming from here. So 1 into 10 plus 2, right? 2 you got it from here, right? So this one will give you 12. You got it, right? So first we did 10 multiplied by 0. Now we are doing 10 multiplied by 1. Next time we'll do 10 multiplied by 2, correct? Now you take this number, you again divide it by 10, right? So it will give you 3, right? So 3 more 10 will give you 3, correct, right? And plus what you will do, 12 multiplied by, so actually 12 multiplied by 100 now, right? 10 raised to 10 into 0, 10 into 1, now 10 is into 2, correct? And once you do this, after that you have to add 3. So you calculate this, which will give you oh, not 100 actually, right? 10 raised to 1, so 12. So 12 multiplied by 10 actually, right? 12 multiplied by 10. I'm sorry about this. So 12 multiplied by 10 is 120 plus this 3, correct? It will give you 123, right? 123, which is the reverse number of this original number, right? If you reverse this, it will give you 123, correct? And after that we'll stop, because if you try to divide 3 by 10, it will be 0 basically, correct? So you will stop here basically, right? So this is the way you can reverse a number, right? So we can just write a simple static function for this process, so that we will just provide a number and it will reverse a number and give us the reversed number. Now the important thing here to understand to solve this problem, so you now understood how to reverse a number with this. So important thing here is this equation, right? So if you take a look at this equation, this is given to us in the problem itself, right? So to solve this problem, we can rearrange this equation, right? How I can rearrange this equation? So I can say that nums of I, right? Nums of I minus reverse of, right? Reverse of nums of I, right? Is equal to, so I just bring this part on the left side, right? So minus reverse of I is equal to nums of j, right? Nums of j, which is on the right side, nums of j. Now I am bringing this on the right side, so it will become minus, right? Minus reverse of nums of j, correct? So this one you understood, right? So we just rearrange this equation, right? So this is pretty straightforward. So now you will go through this array, right? So 42, you take 42, you reverse that number and you subtract it from this number, right? So you reversed it 24, subtract it 18, right? So whatever factor you get, you will store that number into a map, right? We'll create a map and we'll store that number into a map. So 18 appears how many times? One time, right? 18, and it appeared one time, correct? You go to, so similarly you will do it for 11 and 1. When you go to 97, right, this is important, sir. Now, okay, 97, you reverse this number, so it will give you 79. You calculate this difference, so it will be 18, right? You will check if this 18 exists into the map. Yes, it exists into the map. How many times? One time. So it means that we found out one pair, because we can make a pair of this 97 with 42, correct? So because of this equation, right? How we understood that? Because of this rearranged equation, right? We have just taken this equation that is given to us, we have just rearranged that equation basically, correct? If we find out the same number here, it means that we actually can get this nums I plus reverse of nums j is equal to nums j plus reverse of nums I, correct? With 42 and 97. So you will count it as one pair. Same thing you will do it for 11 and 1 also, correct? So this is the basic idea to solve this problem. So I hope you understood this. A quick recap of what we did, right? So I first showed you how to reverse a number right here. So this thing we can implement using a static function in Java. After that we rearrange this equation, and then the equation became this, and the purpose of this rearranging is so that we know the nums of I, so I can do the calculation of nums of I here, right? because that complete side has only nums of I, so that's why we have rearranged it, right? So 42, then I can do the reversal, minus 24, if it is giving me 18. Then another number, if I go through all these other numbers, I'll check if there is any other number. 97 minus 79 will also give me 18. It means that it will follow this equation. So it means that we found out one pair, right? So we'll count the pairs total like this. Okay, so this is the basic idea and basic mathematics that we have used to solve this problem. So let's go ahead, take a look into the Java code so you understand how to implement this in Java. So we created one mod, which is a final static variable, because that's what they ask us to do, the mod of the answer, right? Because the answer can be very big. So this is how you can calculate 10 raised to 9 plus 7. Okay, so this is just a private final static int, right? So this is our main method. So before we come to the main method, I'll first show you the reverse number method, right? This is the static method that I was talking about for this reversal of a number, right? So you have a number I, result is equal to I, while I is greater than 0, you calculate result is equal to result multiplied by 10 plus I mod 10, right? And I is equal to I divided by 10. So you will be in a loop, so you will keep calculating this result, and at the end you will return the result. Result will tell you the reversed number of the original number. Correct? This is what the same process I explained you here also. This is the same process done by the while loop, right? Okay. Now this is our count nice pairs method. So we have a nums array here, which is an integer array, right? This method returns int, which is the number of nice pairs. So count is equal to 0. Count is to count the number of pairs, right? So map is a hash map of integer comma integer, because this is the difference will be the integer here. Right, difference that we are finding is the integer. For example, if you take a look at this, difference is the integer, 18 is the difference, this is integer, and number of times that difference appeared is also integer, correct? That's why it is integer comma integer. Now we'll start looping through the nums array. I is equal to 0, I is less than nums dot length I plus plus. Now we are calculating nums of I minus reverse number of nums of I. We have rearranged this equation, so this is what we are calculating here, correct? So you will get one element here, let's call it element, and we'll check if that element is already present in the map. If it is not there, then we have to put that element into the map, right? The difference what we got here, this difference, we'll call it element. That element we are putting into the map with its frequency 1, correct? Because this is appearing one time now, right? First time. Now if it is already there into the map, right, if it is already there into the map, then we will take the frequency, how many time it appeared, right? Repeat count from the map, correct? So for example, when you go to 97, it already is there, that difference 18, so you will find how many times that difference is there, one time, right? So that's what we are doing here. And then you will increment its frequency for that element by 1, because it appeared second time now, and you will also add it into our number of pairs. So count is equal to count plus repeat count mod operator, right? That mod constant that we created here, so we have to always do the mod here, right? So count plus repeat count, right? Mod this mod. So this way at the end you have to just return the count. So this way you can count the number of pairs basically that will follow this equation that they have given us, right? And they called it as a nice pairs basically, correct? So this is the way you can implement this code using a hash map logic. So I hope you understood this code clearly. So we have done it. The first time you will put the difference with 1 as a frequency. Next time you will get the frequency, which is repeat count, and you increment that frequency by 1, put it into the map, and also you use this repeat count here to find out the total number of pairs that you can make actually with that number, correct? You got it, right? So count is equal to count plus repeat count, because for example, if you have 97 one more time here in this array, then you will have total 3 pairs, right? This 97 with 42 and 97 with this 42. So total you will have 2 pairs here, correct? So that's why we have to increment that frequency, correct? Okay, so we'll now run this code, make sure it gives us correct answers. So for the first example we are expecting 2, and here we are getting 2, which is a correct answer. And for the second example we are expecting 4, and we are getting 4, which is a correct answer. Submit this code to the Leetcode, make sure it gets accepted. And as you can see, the code is successfully accepted by the Leetcode. It is 73.17% faster on the performance side and 89.22% faster on the memory usage, which is a very good solution for this Leetcode problem 1814, count nice pairs in an array. Another clean Java solution with the help of a hash map. So I wanted to show you how you can use this rearrangement of equation and the use of a hash map to solve this coding problem. So I hope you like this Java solution. I'm going to add this Java solution in my GitHub repository and give you the link of this code so you can check it out. There are lots of other important algorithms and Java solutions already implemented and available there for you. Don't forget to check out the other Java codes there. They are very important ones from interview perspective. If you like the Java solutions in the GitHub repository, consider giving it a star on the GitHub repository. That would be great. If you are new to this channel, there is a very important coding interview related playlist for you here. It is called as Leetcode and Leetcode Solutions. It has more than 200 most frequently asked very important coding interview problems for you under one playlist. Those problems are asked by Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Yahoo, Uber, Lyft many times in their past interviews. They are very important coding problems. Make sure you go through them, understand them very well. If you go through those videos, you are going to learn a lot about data structures, algorithms, problem solving, logic building, Java programming and coding. It will also help you learn lots of new techniques, lots of new ways of different varieties of problem solving. So make sure you check out those solved problems. They will definitely help you a lot in your interview preparation and learning process. The name of the playlist is Leetcode and Leetcode Solutions. Now, if you are a fresher, junior level developer and you want to practice more coding problems, to help you in your practicing purpose, we have created 3 other playlists here for you. The names of those playlists are Code Forces, Code Chef, AdCoder. So check out those playlists. Those are also good problems that you can use to practice different varieties of coding interview questions. If you like this Java solution where we have used the rearrangement of equation and the concept of hash map to solve this important problem, count nice pairs in an array, then please give it a thumbs up to the video, give it a like to the video, subscribe to this channel. Subscription is very important because that's how the videos can reach to other people, so others will also be able to watch and learn from this video. So do subscribe to this channel, share this video with all your friends and colleagues so they will also watch and learn from these videos. Click on the bell notification icon button right away so you won't miss any important postings from this channel. On this channel you will find lots of helpful videos that you can use to prepare well for your coding rounds of interviews as well as Java rounds of interviews. Those solved problems includes graphs, matrices, binary search trees, binary trees, breadth first search, depth first search, cadence algorithm, binary search algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm, Dijkstra algorithm, sliding window algorithm. There are also lots of important data structure coding questions available here for you, including stacks, queues, priority queues, hash table, hash map, reset, hash set, linked hash map, linked hash set, arrays, linked list. All those different varieties of problems are here to help you in your interview preparation and learning process. If you like the videos on this channel, if they are helping your learning process, you are learning more problem solving, Java programming and coding, then please do leave your comments, your messages, your feedback below these videos. Your messages, your feedback, your comments are highly appreciated, very important and valuable for us. They increase our motivation to create more quality content videos. So do leave your messages and tell us how the videos on this channel are helping you. If you have seen any of these questions in your past interviews, also mention that into the comment section. If you want us to create videos about any specific computer science, Java J2E or interview related topics, then mention those topics into the comment section as well so that we can create those videos to help you here. On this channel you will find a lot of other telephonic interview related videos as well. For example, Java telephonic interview questions and how to answer them, Java design patterns, Java architecture, SQL programming questions where they will give you database tables. They will ask you to write SQL queries where you have to use different database concepts like joins, aggregate operations, group by and having clauses, different where clause conditions. They are demonstrated with couple of videos on this channel for you with examples and SQL queries. So you can also learn how to solve SQL related programming interview problems. So make sure you check out those recently asked questions by big companies. They will definitely give you a good preparation for your interview rounds and will definitely help you in your interviews. Keep learning, keep coding, keep solving more varieties of coding problems, and most importantly, keep your learning process and your practicing going on continuously. And thanks for watching these videos.